Hey guys, I'm about to start taking off the skirt of my RV, and I wanted to converse with you guys along the way while I'm doing it, tell you what I used. And as I said in my other video, I want to make sure that if you don't see the other video, you know what I'm talking about. That the products that I use not only need to be used on an RV, but they have so many purposes, and that's why I use the products that I use. So today we're going to talk about Reflectix and double-sided gel tape, and how well things work and how well they don't work, along with some, what's it called, the Reflectix aluminum tape stuff. Anyway, I didn't like it as much, but we'll talk a little bit about that. So that being said, let's get down here. I'm going to move the camera to show you guys what this looks like. So this is the Reflectix. This one is a thin one. There are some thicker ones. So this Reflectix is not only able to be used on an RV, which a lot of people don't use it because they claim it doesn't work. But I like it. It worked for me really well. Not only can you use this for skirting, which is one of the rare things that people do, but you can use it in your windows. You can use it at home. No, not this window, not like that. You can put it in here, in your house, in your car. It's good for summer and it's good for winter. So what this can do is keep the heat in or keep the heat out, keep the cool in, keep the cool out. And this is another thing that I had for the winter, to keep that warmer. So the Reflectix is really good for that. It's also used for, like, what was I going to say? Arts and crafts. Look up Reflectix. Reflectix with T-I-X is the end of it. Reflectix, T-I-X. The rest of it's spelled normal. But these are good for a lot of different things. Oh, you could also use it when you're working on your car. I used it, I'll show you, I'm in the process of pulling everything down. I used it in this way. It showed it on there too, that you can, when you're working on your car, you can slide it up underneath your car a little bit, and then you can lay on it, and then you slide under your vehicle very easily. So anyway, this is extra. And I also use this underneath here when I had my chicken heater, which is right there. I use that. Ooh, that's warm. But it's been unplugged. It's off. The sun's heating it up. What this does, it warms up the area that it's at. I mean, for me, it was underneath here while it was skirted. And it keeps it above freezing temperature. It doesn't heat. It doesn't, like, make it really warm, but it doesn't allow things to get below freezing. So the chicken heater is amazing. You can have the heater or the brooder setting. I had it on the heater. Brooder is not much different. It's amazing. It doesn't use much energy. And this, it was sitting on top of this, and then that heat reflected. So the heat was amazing when it came to taking care of things underneath my RV. Of course, that's down now, but it kept things from being at, in a freezing temperature down here. So, am I going to keep this one? Yes, I'm going to keep this one. Am I going to keep the rest of these? I don't know. Look at all the wind when it's like trying to tear it up. So yes, if it gets like really, really, really crazy wind, it's not the best thing unless you have it secured in a really good way. But that's another story for another time. So, what I was going to show you guys, I've got to empty my tank here too, was this tape. This stuff, it said this is one thing that won't leave marks on your RV. So if you're looking for a tape, whether you have an RV or something at home, this is good tape that won't peel the tape and it won't leave residue. So you'll see, like when I pull this off, look at that. So oh, that's dust. Look at that, it came off pretty easily. Now this was already undone because of the wind blowing. What I could do with this is the double-sided gel tape. And it's kind of like that stuff that you like pull and you stretch and it comes off. It's not that, and excuse my nails, I don't like nails anyway. So if you see this, rub this, and look at this. Woohoo! And it's going to come right off. Yeah, it comes right off. Sometimes it rips. But it doesn't leave a residue. Come on, let's do slow. I don't have to do it this slow, but so it's a little icky around here. There's no glue. There's no stickiness at all there, at all. So I just take that, wash my RV, and that comes right off. That, I don't know what that is. Well, it's a little bit of stickiness, but it's rare. Anyway, so that's the double-sided tape. You can, if I didn't ball this up, you could wet it and reuse it. So I'll show you another one. If I pull this off, I could like take a little water, spray a little water on this, and it would come right off. And you'd probably think, well, if it gets wet, how in the world does this stay up in the wintertime when it snows? How does it stay up when it rains? I don't know how it works, but it does. Like, the only thing that ripped this stuff down was when it was like 40-mile-an-hour wind, because it ripped this, like ripped it. But this right here, it comes off so easy. When I say so easy, I don't mean like it's not going to come off like just like that, but it works so well to come off. I could take this off and reuse it if I wanted to. I might do some of these pieces, but I'll show you what. Actually, I'm not going to show you the box. I think I threw the boxes away, but it's a green box, has a duck on it, and it's so easy to use. You can use, oh, what I was going to say was multi-purpose. You can use this stuff inside your home. You can use it outside. It is amazing stuff. So, it's hard to see. I can clean this off with some water, soapy water, or just regular water. Get all the dust off this and put it aside. And then I can use this again. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. Double-sided gel tape. I just cut the sizes I want off, and it's a big roll. I'll show you guys the roll. One thing I don't use is like that dinosaur tape stuff on my RV, because I know that would leave residue. It's not going to be there. This is the double-sided tape. Excuse the mess. This is it. Got some rocks hanging off of it. See if it shows a nano grab. So right there it says it inside. Max Nano Grab something gel. Double-sided gel. Okay. So that's what you're getting. It's really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. I use this a little bit, the aluminum tape, when it blew down, when my skirting was trying to come down. I've tried to use this, and it's crap. I mean, it'll stick to the RV just fine. It won't leave residue, but it tears like paper. I hate it. So I don't know what other reason I'll use this for. And as I was sharing with you guys earlier, this one, it's stuck to the other one. Hold on, got my hands full. Put these double-sided tapes down. That one's stuck, and I'll tell you what that is in a minute. This is the stuff that you can use in and out of your home. It doesn't leave a residue on the walls or on siding, and it peels right off. Good stuff. Good stuff. I even used this when I was hanging a bed sheet on the RV to project my movie. I used this to tape the sheet up on this. This right here is my awning tape. I found it on Amazon through a YouTube video. I tried to keep some of this. I don't have all of it, but this extreme white for RVs. This stuff is amazing for the awning. Up there it ripped. I didn't have black. They didn't have any black. And I don't know if you guys remember. Let me turn this around. I don't know if you remember me using that for my gazebo that I had up when it ripped. It did rip at one time. And I used this stuff to repair. I used this one to repair the tears in my wall and my ceiling and in the seams and stuff. And it worked really well. I can't remember how much this cost, but I got it from Amazon. It was worth it. It was like $12 for that thing, and it's a big roll. All right. So I'm going to work now on taking the siding down. I just got a message from Brenda, so she's going to be on her way here to help me start moving my stuff. So I gotta get to work. And oh, one more thing. I may or may not be keeping my furniture. I've got my cushions inside because of the wind blowing earlier. So I haven't decided if I want to still be bougie and have outdoor furniture and just take it with me everywhere I go. I haven't decided. We'll see. All right. Tell me your opinion on it. Again, I take people's opinions. I don't take it for like, oh my gosh, they said that, so I'm going to do that. But I do take input. I am considering getting rid of it and just using my chair. Like I have this gravity chair. What is it called? Right, that gravity chair and some regular, camping chairs. I do like the idea of just hanging on furniture, just chilling on a furniture, but I mean, that kind of stuff. But I don't know if I really want to continue traveling with it. All right. That's it for that. All right, my friends. Be good to yourself. Be good to those around you. And forgive and forget if you can. All right, love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.